Alright guys, welcome back. We are doing the last chapter in Ecclesiastes. This one's a short but hopefully sweet one. Not gonna lie, I am definitely feeling under the weather. Kids have been sick. We had a Christmas today, and I'm definitely feeling it. I'm super tired, but we're gonna make it through this because I definitely like this being a non-negotiable for me for the constant fellowship. It's something that I really feel like I need every single day. So it's going to be something that even if I'm not feeling 100%, it's got to happen. So here we go. Chapter 12 of Ecclesiastes, and the very last chapter. Don't let the excitement of youth cause you to forget your Creator. Honor Him in your youth before you grow old and say, life is not pleasant anymore. Remember Him before the light of the sun, moon, and stars is dim to your old eyes, and rain clouds continually darken your sky. Remember Him before your legs, the guards of your house, start to tremble, and before your shoulders, the strong men, stoop. Remember Him before your teeth, your few remaining servants, stop grinding, and before your eyes, the women, looking through the windows, see dimly. Remember Him before the door to life's opportunities is closed, and the sound of work fades. Now you rise at the first chirping of the birds, but then all their sounds will grow faint. Remember Him before you become fearful of falling and worry about danger in the streets, before your hair turns white like an almond tree in bloom, and you drag along without energy like a dying grasshopper, and the caperberry no longer inspires sexual desire. Remember Him before you near the grave, your everlasting home, when the mourners will weep at your funeral. Yes, remember your Creator now, while you are young, before the silver cord of life snaps and the golden bowl is broken. Don't wait until the water jar is smashed at the spring and the pulley is broken at the well. For then the dust will return to the earth, and the spirit will return to God who gave it. Concluding thoughts about the teacher. Everything is meaningless, says the teacher, completely meaningless. Keep this in mind. The teacher was considered wise, and he taught the people everything he knew. He listened carefully to many proverbs, studying and classifying them. The teacher sought to find just the right words to express truths clearly. The words of the wise are like cattle prods, painful but helpful. Their collected sayings are like a nail-studded stick with which a shepherd drives the sheep. But my child, let me give you some further advice. Be careful, for writing books is endless, and much study wears you out. That's the whole story. Here now is my final conclusion. Fear God and obey His commands, for this is everyone's duty. God will judge us for everything we do, including every secret thing, whether good or bad. I like that. And I like that they finish strong by concluding with the fact that, say, hey, no matter what you are, big, tall, anything, doesn't matter, short, small, it's all going to come down to God having the final say. And He'll judge all of us based on the deeds that we've done. Now, we're all saved by grace, and we're all saved because of the works that Jesus has done. But the works that we do is still what we'll be judged upon, and how we treat each other, how we love each other. We're saved, but still, our job is to be here and love people, and He wants to make sure that we follow His commands and do it. And I know that it gets tough, and some people are harder to love than others, and sometimes you find yourself filled with more love than not some days. I think that that's why it's important that this is a non-negotiable for me. I often find myself finding my bucket running low, scraping the bottom of it. I got to make sure that I keep my mind sharp and my spirit filled so that it can get me through the times that I don't want to do things. Because motivation is fleeting. But discipline in the Word, discipline in studies, discipline in taking care of your temple for Jesus, those are things that have to maintain. It's not negotiable. If you do not maintain them, it will fall apart, and and say right there, in your old age, you'll watch it fall apart. The hairs will gray, your knees and your legs will start to buckle, and you'll wake up with not work to do because you can't do it anymore. So enjoy the time that you get to work until it fades. I think that's beautifully written. Even though it's hard hearing that toil is meaningless, how we treat each other and how we go about doing God's work is not. And that's really the main story here in Ecclesiastes. So better love everybody. See, God will judge us for everything we do, including every secret thing, whether good or bad. Well, I hope everyone's getting ready for a fantastic Christmas. I'm going to go rest now, hopefully fall asleep. I'm exhausted. Spend some time with the missus and our new puppy, put the kids down, and just love everybody. I love you guys. Jesus loves you. And have a great night. God bless, guys. See you tomorrow.